I just want to start this video by saying there's some of you today, what I'm going to say is not going to resonate with you. You're not going to relate to this at all. It's totally okay. We can still be friends. But I do think it's important for me to say what I'm going to say because there are a whole bunch of people out there who really need to hear what I'm talking about. Hi, my name is Pam Barnhill, and I have helped thousands of homeschoolers create doable systems, be burnt out, and bring more joy to their homeschool day. And I am here today to talk about intentional homeschool moms. Yes, there is a whole breed of us out there who, for lack of a better word, I've kind of called them like checklist homeschool moms before. We're a little bit type A, though nobody really likes to be called type A. I can own that. But like moms who are homeschooling with intention. Let me explain a little more in detail. These are the moms who they're really trying to do the best in their homeschool, which I know is every homeschool mom, but these moms, it makes them happy to try to do their best in their homeschool. It brings them joy. It makes them feel fulfilled to try to do the best job they can in their homeschool. And so when you see messages out there like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be trying to make our homeschool better, maybe we should just be trying to be happy as homeschool moms. What if, let me just ask, what if trying to make my homeschool better is the thing that makes me happy as a homeschool mom? Now, it's not the only thing. I mean, I get lots of joy from just being with my kids and spending time with them. I get lots of joy from learning, which I think is another really great characteristic of an intentional homeschool mom, is she is always learning alongside her kids, and she's super excited to learn alongside her kids. She wants to know all the things, and she wants to bring her kids along with her as they learn all of this stuff together. Intentional homeschool moms are also kind of structured. They like their checklists. They like to have some really good routines in place. I have never been one to have a schedule, but I love a good routine. I love a good system. A lot of times with intentional homeschool moms, you won't find her homeschooling in her pajamas. Now, my kids have homeschooled in their pajamas some. It's not really something I do. I guess my preference would be for everybody to get dressed. That way, if we needed to go somewhere, I wouldn't have to wait on anyone to get dressed. But especially as they got older and could dress themselves, I didn't have a problem with kids homeschooling in their pajamas, but it's not something that I was going to do. I even like to get up and make up my bed every morning. Now, I kind of draw the line. I had a mom tell me once, like, how can I homeschool when all these chores are undone? I can't get my kids to do the chores before homeschooling. As an intentional homeschool mom, my response to her was, do the chores after the homeschooling. Why? Because then the kids will be motivated to get the chores done before they go off to play. But if you do the chores before the homeschooling, then they're not going to be motivated to get done because all they have left to do when the chores are done is do school, right? So intentional homeschool moms are like super smart about these kinds of things. We're problem solvers. Okay, but here's the deal. A lot of times, intentional homeschool moms really feel left out in the homeschool encouragement world. And this is for a couple of reasons. First of all, because when they talk about being intentional, when they talk about their joy in schedules and systems and all of the things that make them happy, when they talk about their joy in doing better in their homeschool, sometimes they get the message like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you like a schedule? Intentional moms are not saying that to make other moms feel bad. As a matter of fact, I can guarantee you that intentional homeschool moms are so busy with their eyes on their own paper, trying to do the best they can do, they are 100% not paying attention to what anyone else around them is doing. The second reason why intentional homeschool moms sometimes feel left out in the world of homeschool encouragement is because most of the encouragement just does not fit them. A lot of messages in the homeschool encouragement world are, hey, don't worry about it. It's all going to work out in the end. You're enough. No worries. And it really doesn't land with intentional homeschool moms. They're the ones who hear those kinds of messages and they just feel disingenuous. They feel like they can't believe that particular message. They feel like that it doesn't motivate them. Instead, what they really would love to hear is things like, "You're doing such a great job. I have confidence in your abilities. You are so competent. You handled that really, really well." That's the kind of encouragement that makes the intentional homeschool mom feel better. Why do we not have more of that in the homeschool community? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I definitely think everybody, the two sides, I hate to pit two sides against each other, but I do think the two sides need to hear different kinds of encouragement. I think it's great that the side that needs to hear, "Don't worry about it, it's all going to be okay in the end," they get their encouragement. I think that's fabulous and wonderful. But I also think the intentional homeschool mom deserves a little bit of encouragement that would be helpful to her as well. Now, where can she get that? Well, I'm so glad you asked. We have this fabulous community over at community.pambarnhill.com. I'll drop an invitation link for you down below. And that is exactly the place where intentional homeschool moms can come and get the kinds of encouragement that they need. Now, is every single mom in our community, do we all identify exactly like that? The answer is no. We have moms of all different kinds in our community, and that's really what makes the world go round, is all different kinds of people. But we do understand the intentional homeschool mom because, having been one myself, and we love to help encourage her. So we have some book clubs over there to help intentional homeschool moms. And we also talk about some of the pitfalls, some of the places where intentional homeschool moms can really get stuck. Places like the fear that they have about railroading over their kids and ruining the relationship with the standards that they set, not only for their kids, but also for themselves. I mean, this is really a place where homeschool moms have to be intentional about not doing that. And one of the ways that I did that was by doing a lot of whole family learning with my kids and coming alongside them and learning together and really working on building those relationships. So that's one of the pitfalls, and that's one of the ways that you can kind of fix it. Another pitfall is perfectionism. Intentional homeschool moms can really fall off into the extreme bouts of perfectionism, and it causes them to procrastinate. It causes them to be inconsistent in their homeschooling. It causes them more worry and more stress. And so addressing that perfectionism and helping intentional homeschool moms to set herself up some systems where she can relax just a little bit, take a step back, evaluate the situation, and ask herself, are there places where I can be intentional about creating solutions so I don't beat myself up? If you are a homeschool mom, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. Come check out that community. We are here to support you, whatever kind of homeschool mom you are.